The former, D.C. Democratic Party chairman, I get choked up, Scott. Scott Bolden, welcome to both of you.
Thank you for having me, and I'm sure.
Nice to see you.
Great to have both of you. Okay, so on the Russia issue, here's former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Let's play it.
What we do know is that America's support, along with our allies in NATO, of Ukraine, has done a great deal to cause what we're seeing right now in Russia. Putin's misadventure and all of the missteps that happened by the Biden administration, the Trump administration, and the Obama administration on this issue have led to this moment.
Is that an effective argument for new leadership?
I think his criticism was for both the Democrats and the GOP leadership,
Right.
I think.
Right.
It really makes no sense. I thought what he was really saying was that our support for Ukraine was winning because of the insurrection within Wagner Group and the Russian forces. But this is good for the Ukraine war, I think. I think Putin is very embarrassed, and whoever's the president can't control what's happening in Russia or with the Wagner Group. So I'm not sure which way he was going with it.
One would think that a foreign policy crisis might play to a strength for Nikki Haley. Your thoughts?
It should, and her cautious approach is the only approach she can really take, because in this case, our enemy's enemy is not our friend. Mm-hmm. Our enemy's enemy is still our enemy, if you will. And so take your pick between Putin or Prigozhin. The fact of the matter is, what happens, what impact does this have on the Ukrainian war? Where do the Wagner Group soldiers go? They're going to be paid less money. Are they going to fight as hard? And while this insurrection was a distraction over the last 36 hours, what was Ukraine doing on the ground in pushing forward on all these fronts? Because this is going to be an even weaker Russian war game for them. Well, if I may, I can answer those questions as a criminal defense lawyer. Listen, perception is not reality. The Burisma stuff has been looked at. It's being looked at by the House committee, a certain House committee. It was looked at by a Trump prosecutor who was left to his own devices to pursue this for 5 years against Hunter Biden. There's no there. You came up with 2 misdemeanors that the Trump prosecutor in Delaware signed off on. And then he's going to get community service or this other deal that he got, that the Trump prosecutor signed off on that. Now, listen, if there's more there, I'm all for an investigation of Hunter Biden. But after 5 years, this is all they came up with. This is just kind of double hearsay and a political talking point for the GOP when they've got other challenges like Donald Trump being at the top of the ticket, as well as abortion, which the Democrats and independents are going to hang around their neck in 2024. They got other problems other than Hunter Biden. I wouldn't make that my talking point or my lead talking point.